great fans. Nobody. I don't expect anybody to be here. I don't have great fans, and nobody knows I'm going live. Okay, there were two. Jeez, I'm sorry. I'm a bit all over the place. I'm quite sensorially overloaded. This eye was injected today, and I can't see very much out of either of them, to be honest. The dilation's going down now. Um, this is one of the reasons why I haven't got a spotlight, good lighting in my face at the moment, because basically it hurts and my pupils are dilated from. They put drops in to dilate your eyes so they can take good photographs, so they can see how well your eyes are doing and assess what they need to do and stuff. Anyway, I could answer questions about that another time. If anybody's got any questions about it, if they're interested, I'm more than happy to answer anything I could, that's within my capacity as a person with this condition can. The thing I have is a right branch occlusion of vessels in my right eye, and it's defined as a condition called wet macular degeneration, most commonly in more mature people who have diabetes or long-term high blood pressure problems. It is also seen in people with obesity. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have. Oh, hi, Debbie. Thanks for coming. You'll be the only one. I'm just talking about today. I just thought I'd say a couple of things. Just talking about wet macular degeneration and what it is. And I don't have any of the comorbidities that usually go along with it. Always like loads and loads of like elderly people in the waiting room and me. It wasn't too busy today. Sometimes when they do the injection, you get a bubble in your eye. I've got one this time. It'll go after a few days, but it's like a little black dot floating around free in there. It might be gone by tomorrow. It might be there for a couple of days. Hello, Ted Pickering, and all the other people that are arriving. Nice to see people. Just talking about today, I had an eye injection. So basically, I've done an outfit of a day before I went. I'm going to upload that at some point, but I can't see. Do I believe in ghosts and aliens? Uh, kind of. A bit existential for this time of night. I don't know, is the thing. Anyway, I'm just going to carry on waffling. It's only me. I've got no moderator. I don't know if I can upload anything proper tonight because I don't know if I can do any editing because I can't see properly, is what I was going to say. So anyway, um, yeah, I made a bit of a fool of myself today. Every time I go, I say I'm going to be really calm, I'm going to be really calm. I don't know if anybody's ever seen the film A Clockwork Orange, but they put this clamp in your eye to hold it open when they do the injection. Sorry if this icks anyone out. I understand you dipping out, by the way. Um, yeah, so they clamp your eye wide open, and so you can't blink, so you're like this, and you're on this like chair in this like mini operating theatre kind of place, and they put multiple drops in your eyes. They sting like a mother. Basically, they're putting numbing drops in, and they also put chlorhexidine in your eye as well. There's a 2% chance you will go blind with the chlorhexidine, but there's almost 100% chance you will go blind if you get an infection from this procedure. So they weigh it up, and that's the risk. When I first went there and was hearing all this, I was just like, they didn't need the clamp. My eyes were like, um, yeah. So it hurts, but they say they've never had anybody go blind from an infection or the things. I trust them. They're really, really nice at the clinic anyway. Thank you, Sophie K. Pop. um, Yeah, so basically, I went there and I was sat in the thing and I was like all zen. I got all the drops in and I'm waiting, and they clean you and sterilize your eye and everything to like minimize any risk of infection. And I'm just like lay there like that with my eyes shut, waiting for them to approach me with the clamp. And I'm so zen, and I'm like, I'm going to be the best patient ever. I'm not going to panic. I'm going to be good. I'm not going to shout out this time. And they approached me with the clamp. They clamped the eye open, and I'm like panic. I could feel my heart start pounding immediately, and I'm thinking, "Don't do this. You're calm. You're zen." And then they ask you to look over here, because what they do is they get you to look up high and over there with your eye clamped open, and then they inject sort of like down in this bit here. It's the safe way into the white of your eye. It's quite quick, but you can feel it, and they put numbing drops in, but you can actually feel it. It's sort of painful and uncomfortable, and the more tense you are, the more it hurts. Which is like they say, oh, try and relax because it's only going to hurt more if you tense up. And you're like, I'm trying. Anyway, so you have a nurse over here going, right, look at my hand. Just keep looking at my hand. Don't move your eye. Don't move your eye. Don't move your eye. Breathe, breathe, breathe. They're going like that. And I was just getting more and more and more panicky as they're doing it. And she approached me to put another drop in my eye. And I thought it was the needle. And I just went, like that with my arms. And I've never done that before. I felt such an idiot, like a toddler in a dental chair. And I was like, I was just so embarrassed. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And they're like, no, 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 it's okay. Do you want to hold somebody's hand? I went, yeah. So I'm holding somebody's hand. And anyway, it was done. It was quick. And it's done now for 6 weeks. But yeah, so I made a right fool of myself. So yeah, I thought I'd just jump on here and like update people, because some people have been asking me how I was after my procedure today. But yeah, the doctor said that 12 weeks was too long to go between them, basically. So it's gone a little bit worse again. They're going to try and get it to a certain level. I don't even know what it is. The whatever, get it to a good level. And he said he wanted me to come back in 6 weeks' time, which I will be doing. It's chemotherapy, Debbie, the injection. Uh, I can't remember the name of it. I'd have to have a look on my phone. But it's some kind of chemotherapy that they sort of inject in there. Um, yeah, there's only one in intraveal or something. Intraveal, I don't know. But yeah, that's it. The only time you can't have it is when you're on. It's okay, no problem, Debbie. The only time you can't have it is when you're on antibiotics, because obviously I think the risk of infection is higher. I've been on steroids lately for the rheumatoid arthritis, but he said that was fine. But yeah, so I'll have to go back in 6 weeks, hopefully. Usually I find within about 2 days of having the injection, the eyesight improves. If you want to look up what it's like to have wet macular degeneration, there are actually videos on YouTube you can look up, and that'll sort of show you simulation of what it's like. But the way I describe it to people is, when you look at the sun or like a bright light, and then you get those like black dots in your eyes and you can't see properly. It's kind of like that, but instead of sort of like, getting all blinky and it goes away after like a minute or so, it just stays and it doesn't go. And like when you're moving your eye, it can sort of move like that. And I first noticed it because I couldn't see writing. It was like wiggly and jumping around and distorted. There is a test you can do for it. It's called the Amsler test, where you have a grid and you hold the grid a certain like graph paper, hold it a certain like distance away from you, and you look at it, and it's not the dot you're looking at, it's the lines around it. They look wiggly if you've got it. So yeah. Anyway, this is all very boring. I don't know why anybody's watching this. So there's only three of you left anyway. Thank you for watching. But yeah. So I was really pleased with my clothes today. I had a really nice outfit on, and I didn't faint. Yeah, it was picked up by an optician. I actually had a home test because I find it very difficult to get out the house. So the outside clinic came to see me at home to do an eye test, and he actually had his iPhone on a thing, and he like took a photograph of the back of my eye. And he said, he said you've got this wet macular degeneration. Apparently, I've got like slight cataracts as well, so that's good. All selfies, no, joking. Yeah, but an optician can pick up. This is another reason why it's important to go for eye tests, obviously, regular eye tests, because, when they're looking at the back of your eye, they can spot a real load of things. But yeah, oh yeah. So if anybody's got any questions about it, they can just send me a question. But I will just ask me if I want to love at first sight. What the hell is that? Oh, start Q&A. I don't know what I've done here. Ignore that. I have no clue what I'm doing. Can I move that? Oh, drag. Oh, oh, oh. I don't, is that jumping around for you? Anyway, ignore that thing there. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna go anyway. I think I'm gonna sort some tea out. I've not had anything to eat yet. But I have to say, I'm not a person that drinks full sugar Coke or Pepsi or anything like that. Yeah, Carla was lucky that that was picked up. Opticians are invaluable, aren't they, really? So, yeah, you know too, don't you? I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, they're absolutely, you shouldn't skip out on that kind of thing. I know for some people it's a bit of an expense that they think they shouldn't bother with. Hello, spiders. But, don't skip out on your opticians because I knew there was something wrong, which is why I got an optician's visit, but don't wait till it's gone wrong. Wait, try and get it picked up beforehand because that's the whole point of me now having to go every 6 weeks because I left it too long. So, yeah, you get them free with work. Yeah, that's good. But I mean, for a lot of people, they think it's a cost that they don't want to do. I know that Boots, for example, Boots the chemist or Boots opticians or whatever, they tend to do free tests or free glasses if you have a test and things, if you keep your eye out for that kind of thing. Um, yeah. And the thing about glasses as well, I would never get your glasses from the people that you sort of like have the test off. There's so many, I think Firmoo online and Glasses Direct and people like that, they do such cheap pairs that just you are well within your rights when you've had an eye test. You do not have to get your glasses from the opticians. You can just ask for your prescription and they'll never be funny about it and you can take that anywhere. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say goodbye. Oh, you're the only one left, Debbie, I think. But at least some people bobbed in. That's nice. I bet they didn't know they were coming to something so boring. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go and I'll speak to everybody later then. I don't even know how to end this. Uh, what am I having for tea? Uh, I don't know. I think Alex wants a pizza from her favourite pizza place, so she can get a pizza and I'll probably just have a slice of it. I am not hungry at all. Oldie tea. It's because I'm an oldie lady. Yeah, a slice of pizza, I think. Yeah. And they do energy drinks there, but I've already had one today. I shouldn't have another one. I'll be awake all night. Oh, God, it's sad, isn't it? All right, then. I'll see you soon. Thanks for bobbing in, everybody that bobbed in, and all those that have been and gone. That was quite exciting. I didn't think anybody would turn up. Oh, you'll have to do one, Debbie. All right, I'll see you soon, lovey. Bye. Uh, how do I do this? Nope. Nope, that's adding a game. Okay. How do I end this? Is it that?